What's up, guys? My name is Tai Zen. Welcome to cryptocurrency.market. This is a trading, investing, entrepreneurship channel. Our goal here is to make life-changing profits. Our goal here is not to be a political channel or be politicians or a bunch of techies. Okay, our goal is to learn that kind of stuff and make money that can give a positive change to our families. Okay. In this video, guys, I want to share with you guys some of the mistakes I made on learning how to trade, and I want to share with you guys how to go about asking the right questions when you are learning to improve your trading skills. Okay, when I first started, okay, many of you guys already know that I came from Vietnam as a Vietnamese refugee, worked in the fruit and vegetable fields when I was in elementary school in America, and then I worked in the sweatshops, you know, in my middle school years, and then worked in the fishing boat docks in my high school years. Grew up in a ghetto-ass black neighborhood, ended up selling drugs, you know, and ended up in prison for nearly 14 years and came out and had to rebuild my life in my mid-30s, okay? And I was able to learn how to trade and then retire early. And now I want to share with you guys some of the things that the mistakes that I made along the way and why it took me so long to learn how to become a consistently profitable trader. Okay, the questions that I asked were wrong. Whenever I met a trader, okay, in a separate video I will make a video on how to determine if someone is a real trader or not. Okay, and then but in this video I just want to focus on asking the right questions. Okay, because if you don't ask the right questions, it will take you a really long time to learn how to become a consistently profitable trader. Okay, it's very important that when you ask a question in trading or investing, that the question requires a numbered answer. You want to do that as much as possible. There's a small minority of time or a small percentage of time where the answer will not be a numbered answer, but the majority of the time, especially when you are a beginner, it's extremely important that you ask questions that require a numbered answer. And I will give you examples of all the wrong questions, a lot of the wrong questions I asked, and then I'm going to share with you guys the right questions to ask now that I know how to trade, right, and be consistently profitable. I want to share with you guys the right questions that I should have been asking in the past, okay? And I want to also make a note, guys, that it's easy to be a profitable trader, okay? Anybody can go out there and learn how to trade and be a profitable trader. What's hard is to become a consistently profitable trader. That's the key, guys. There's a lot of people that make money on this trade or that trade or this trade or that trade, but over a large sample size of like 300 trades, 500 trades, 1,000 trades, it's very hard to find somebody that can be consistently profitable over a large number of trades or over a long period of years, okay? So here's an example of the wrong questions I used to ask, okay? What stocks should I trade? What forex currencies should I trade? What options contracts should I buy or sell, right? All these questions are all the wrong questions to ask, and let me tell you why, okay? Because those questions require an opinion from another human being, from another trader. So if you ask me, right, like, hey Ty, what stock should I buy? Okay, it's very easy for me to answer that. Yeah, you should buy Apple stocks, or you should buy Microsoft stocks, or you should buy Tesla stocks. Okay, very, very simple. But that's an opinion. That has nothing to do with trading, has nothing to do with investing. So I'm wasting my time asking you something of your valuable time for something that cannot really help me make a buy, sell, or hold decision. Okay, every question that we ask out there in trading has to help us make the right decisions to buy, sell, or hold. It's one of those three actions, because those are the only three actions that we can take in the markets that we have control of. We cannot control if the market goes up, we cannot control if it goes down, we cannot control if the market goes sideways, but we can control when we click the mouse and hit the buy button or the sell button, or just don't do anything and just hold and wait on the sidelines, okay? So If I ask, if you guys ask me, hey, what Forex pair should I buy? Or what cryptocurrency should I buy? Those are all the wrong questions to ask. The reason why is because it does not require me to give you a numbered answer, okay? So if you ask me, hey, Ty, what's the secret to trading? And I say the secret to trading is managing your risk. The words managing your risk is very vague. Like when you hear that, what am I supposed to do? Like I have $100. Am I supposed to put $100 into that stock, into that Forex pair, into gold, into silver, into Bitcoin, into Ethereum? What should I do with that $100,000? And what does managing your risk or controlling your risk or reducing your risk, what does all that mean? That means absolutely nothing. It means garbage. It means bullshit, okay? What the answers that you look for have to have a numbered answer when you ask a question in trading. The reason why is because when someone gives you a numbered answer, it forces, if you ask a question that requires a numbered answer, then now you can take that answer and make a buy, sell, or hold decision on it, okay? So if you ask me, instead of asking me, hey, Ty, how do you manage risk, right? The question should be, hey, I have $10,000 here. How much of that money should I put into crypto? How much of that money should I put into to stocks or bonds or Forex, so that if I'm wrong, I don't lose everything? Okay, then that's going to prompt me to answer you guys, hey, if you're a beginner, do not risk more than 1/4%. So if you have $100,000, right, 1% is $1,000. 1/4 of that would be $250. So don't risk more than $250 on a single trade, because even if you're wrong, which you will be the majority of the time when you make a trade, the majority of the time you're wrong. You're never right the majority of the time. You're only right the minority of the time, okay? Especially when you're a trend trader, expect to be right about 1/3 of the time. The other 2/3 of the time, you're gonna be wrong and you're gonna lose money on it. So the question should be, hey, if I'm a trend trader, right, how much of my portfolio should I risk on a single trade? And then now I have, okay, he's a trend trader. I know that a 1/4 of 1% is very, very safe, because based on my experience of working with many, many students in the stock market, the futures market, in the Forex market, I have not seen someone go broke, right? I've not seen someone go broke as long as they are a beginner and they risk a very small portion of their portfolio on that trade or on that stock or on that cryptocurrency pair that they thought might potentially go in their favor, okay? So that you ask a numbered question, and it requires a numbered answer, and it will dramatically increase your ability to become a better trader and a better investor. Let me give you another example, okay? Should I trade stocks, futures, Forex, options, or cryptocurrencies, okay? See, that number really does not, that question does not require me to give you a numbered answer, okay? I can just say, yeah, you should trade stocks, or you should trade Forex, okay? Or you should trade cryptocurrencies. That really is vague. Those are very, very vague and very harmful and very dangerous questions to ask, because they do not allow you to make the right decisions on to buy, sell, or hold. Now, here's a better way to ask that question. Hey, Ty, I have never traded stocks before. I've never traded or invested in any financial markets before, and I just saved up $1,000, right? Which market, what is the best market for me to invest that money into, right, based on a zero experience and $1,000, okay? So now I am required to give an answer, right, that requires a number. So based on zero experience and based on a $1,000 startup, right, the ideal places would be here. If I was starting with that much money, right, and zero experience, I would start in the cryptocurrency market. Okay, and the reason why is because the barrier to entry is very little. If you want to be successful in stocks, right, the minimum is at least $2,500 for a decent broker. Okay, that's not to be effective. Just so you can get access to a decent broker requires about $2,500 US. Okay, and in order to be a day trader where you can buy and sell as many times as you want in a single day, you need a minimum of, the law requires a minimum of 25,000, but the reality is you need about 30,000 US dollars. So if you only have $1,000, the best place to start that with is in the crypto market. Well, why not in the Forex market, Ty? You can start with a much smaller account in the Forex market. The answer is yes, that's true, but it's not effective. It's more, you get more bang for the buck, and you can learn faster, easier, and much lower risk by doing it in the cryptocurrency market. See, so if you ask the right questions, it forces the other trader or the investor that you're talking to give back a numbered answer, and that helps you a lot more, right? Than just asking random opinion questions. Hey Ty, do you think the market's going to go up? Hey Ty, do you think the market's going to go down? Hey Ty, do you think that the bear market is going to last another year? All that is irrelevant to trading, guys. All that is irrelevant to trading. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it until the day I go to the grave, okay? The two skills that you need to make you a consistently profitable trader is, one, knowing how to control your bet size, and number two is knowing how to increase and decrease your bet size when that trade goes in your favor, okay? If you want to learn more about that, you need to go to www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint, get a copy of our cryptocurrency investing blueprint. We talk about it in depth in there, in the different scenarios in which those cases happen, okay? Anything else outside of knowing how to control your bet size and knowing when and how to increase and decrease your bet size, all that other stuff is just fluff. The bulk of what makes you a consistently profitable trader is knowing how to control your bet size, okay? On each stock, on each Forex pair, on each cryptocurrency, and knowing when to increase and decrease that bet size at the appropriate times, okay? All the other stuff that you guys hear people talk about is just a bunch of fluff, okay? They make very, very little difference, and it makes very little impact in you becoming a consistently profitable trader. So go get the copy of the cryptocurrency investing blueprint and check it out, and stop trying to figure that stuff out on your own, okay? The other thing too, guys, is that on top of asking the numbered questions, okay, it's also important when you ask the questions that you ask it based on your skill level and your experience level. So for example, if you ask, hey Ty, you know, what cryptos do you have in your portfolio right now? That is the absolute wrong question, and incorrect question, and very damaging question to ask, okay? Because where I'm at right now, I'm managing a big portfolio, so the things that I put my money into and the way that I manage it is completely different in how I would instruct someone that is complete beginner, new to cryptocurrency, is not a consistently profitable trader yet. They are, and they're managing a much smaller portfolio. They have to do different things to protect that risk, right? I'm at a point where in America they would call it fat and happy. So because of that, I can afford to take less risk, okay? If someone is a beginner and they're a doctor, they're an engineer, they're a professional, and they make a good income, and they have $5, $10, $20, $30, $50,000 on the side, and they want to risk that in the cryptocurrency market, what I would do is I would take as much risk as I could that still protects my money. I would take all the risk I could, because the more risk that I take, the more potential reward I have. And if I am a professional, I'm single, I have no wife, no kids, I can afford to take that risk, because if something happens, right, you know, for one, if I do it correctly, I'm not going to lose everything, and the risk that I take, right, is worth it, because the rewards could let me retire much earlier, okay? So the correct question to ask is, hey Ty, based on my profession, okay, I'm an XYZ profession, and I have this much that I can put into the markets, right? What would you do? What cryptos would you put in your portfolio if you were in this position and you had this much to put into crypto, okay? Then that requires me to give you an answer in which what I would do, knowing in the experience that I have and know what I know today, what I would do if I was in that same scenario, okay? But if you ask me, hey Ty, what's in your portfolio now? Or hey LeonFu.com, what's in your portfolio right now? That's not a good question to ask, simply because what we are doing now is much more conservative than what we did 5-6 years ago when we first started, because we've gotten our portfolios to a point where it's more important for us to protect what we have than it is to grow it even more. If we just protect what we have and not lose it and not get hacked, okay, just sitting there waiting for the market to go back up, we will make a ton of money already, okay? So we don't need to do any fancy footwork. However, when you are a beginner and you have very little to work with, then it's worth it. You need to take that risk like we did, okay? So make sure, I want to summarize this video is that two things, right? Is ask a numbered question, and ask the numbered question based on your current experience level and your portfolio size so that whoever answers you understands it. Okay, now be careful about that too. Don't just randomly go out there to people and say, hey man, I got $1 million and I'm a beginner, what should I do with it? Because more than likely somebody will try to rip you off or try to scam you or try to steal your money somehow or another. Okay, so be very careful about that and make sure that you ask a reputable source and reputable people on what to do. Okay, so don't just randomly just go out there, ask some random knucklehead on the streets, that's selling ramen noodles on the street corner or something, or selling egg rolls on the street corner, and ask him how to manage your portfolio. Make sure you ask it to qualified people, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that by sharing the mistakes in asking the wrong types of questions to become a successful trader, that now that you know, go out there, ask the right questions so that it can help you become a successful trader much quicker, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this type of videos and you want to learn how to become a consistently profitable trader and a serious trader, go check out our cryptocurrency investing blueprint at www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint and get you a copy today and stop trying to figure it out on your own. You can learn it much faster how to be successful by learning it from someone that's already successful versus trying to figure it out on your own. You can always make the money back, but you cannot make back the time that you lose, guys. Remember that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I got lots of bright light here, guys. My eyes are squinting like a real Asian, okay? It's squinty enough already, but I feel like I'm squinting like a real Asian now, okay? But I am looking across the landscape of Bangkok here, guys, on top of Bangkok. I am grateful, guys, that I had an opportunity to come to the US when I was younger, learn how to trade, learn the financial system in America, learn how to have a mentally tough mindset, learn how to have the American entrepreneur mindset, and become successful today and retire early, guys. If you guys are living in America, there's absolutely no excuses, guys. There's absolutely no freaking excuses, okay? America's a great country. If you are there, take advantage of the system, learn what you need to learn, and to become successful and take care of your family and retire early, guys, all right? Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at HeyTaiZen. And many of you guys are watching this video, but I'm not sure why you guys are not subscribed to our channel. If you guys like our videos, like our content, make sure you pound that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.